Okay, so this is drill F3, and this is a follow shot drill. Similar to the previous ones, it's a progression drill, so we'll start at position 4. The object ball always goes one diamond in front, and basically you're trying to follow into the white box. I scratch on this first shot, which I'm assuming is a fail, so I penalise myself for that and don't count that as a shot, even though the speed was good. And you are allowed to hit rails, so with that scratch I move myself forward one position to position 3 for my second shot, and then we try and get back on track. Another little hurdle, and the temptation is to set you up straight on this, and obviously then you have to play with a little bit of side, just creating that slight angle but not too much, just so you can hit the centre of the box is important. But lesson learned. Back in position 4 for shot 3. And so far the speed's been good, even though I've made that early mistake. And I'm actually aiming to get to the centre of the box without hitting a rail at this stage. But as I get further back, I start to realise, right at the very end to be honest, that you're better playing for the rail, because that gives you the biggest margin for error, because you can bounce back. So yeah, as you can see, I'm under hitting them really. That's a really nice follow shot, but it'd make more sense to follow right to the rail, and then you can overhit or underhit by the same amount and still stay in the area. So I'd expect to maybe give myself a better chance at this next time, approaching it a little bit differently. But I'm still doing okay at this point. I've made several shots in a row now, and this is position 6. But this is where I slightly underhit this, and if I'd have gone for the rail instead of the area, I feel like I might have just had enough extra on that to make it. Here, I didn't realise at the time, but I've actually set myself up one position too far forward. I'm in position 4 and I should be in position 5 here. So if this was a real exam situation, I'd probably have to repeat the entire drill. But I do realise my mistake on the next shot, so this should have been taken from position 5, one diamond further away. But because I make the shot and realise afterwards, I correct the issue here. So instead of setting up where I am, I work through what I've done wrong. So that's where I would have been with the mistake, but I realise now I'm one diamond too far forward. So I go back to position 6 here. What I'd recommend is something I did on the stop shot drill that I should have really done here, is use your chalk on the diamond to remember which diamond you should be shooting from, because it does get quite hard to remember by the 7th or 8th ball. So again, I play this pretty much perfectly, but I'm aiming for the centre of the box still. So just making the drill a little bit harder than it needs to be. You can imagine that box being twice as big and going through the rail, and it makes a much bigger target area then. Because it's such a feel shot, it's pretty hard drill this really. And the fact that I'm shooting from position 7 after that early mistake, I'm quite pleased with really. But this one I underhit, and again, had I been going at the rail instead of the area, probably just sneak into the box there. So I have to move forward to position 6 now. I've lost the opportunity at this point to get maximum points, because I would have had to stay in position 7 for the rest of the drill, and keep making shots there for the bonus points. I get away with one here a little bit. It's sort of, you can see the cue ball rolls back in when it hits the paper, but I give myself the benefit of the doubt there because it looks like the speed and the path it takes, it would have still overlapped that border on the top anyway. So I did give myself that one, even though the paper helped. So I'm shooting from position 7 now, final shot. I've got no bonus points, so really if I make this I get 7 out of a possible 10, and if I miss it I will get 6 out of a possible 10. In fact, to tell a lie, if I make this shot I get 1 bonus point and finish in spot 7, so it would have been 8 points if I make this ball, or 6 if I don't. And as you can see, for the first time I overhit the shot. This is where I tried to aim at the rail, so I probably should have just stuck with what I was doing at this point, but next time I'm going to aim to stop on the rail for every shot. But yeah, 6 out of 10.